And we are going to talk tonight, and Brandy, I think, is going to kick us off, talking tonight about our current incentive and how to earn.
All right, well, let's get started. Um, because my brain is a little foggy, I do have notes that I've kind of taken so that I'm kind of keeping you guys on track. Well, actually keeping myself on track. What are we talking about here? Yeah, I can see you now, Carrie. Welcome back. So yeah, we are stepping into an amazing incentive. We did have part one that ended on April 1st. We are now into part two of the brick by brick. I really love this incentive because I feel that it is obtainable for everyone, no matter what your title is. If you just started and you're essential or you're a superstar director, this is obtainable for everybody. And this is something that you shouldn't be afraid of, because if you are actively working your business anyways, these are things that you are naturally just sharing with people. Okay. So you're going to be very surprised how easy this actually is. So like any incentive, incentives are made, the company makes them for you to be able to grow. Okay. So for you to be able to grow as, an individual, grow in your business, grow as a team, whatever it may be. We know that last month it was all about, building your team. Now this month, it's all about PRV sales, and, getting yourself out there and building more sales for your company. So I'm all about growing every single day. I'm possibly, trying different things that I think might work within my business. Some things work, some things don't. So as us leaders, we are kind of the tried, tested, and proven of what works and what doesn't work. And we never share anything with you guys that we've tried that have failed. If it's failed for us, it might work for you, but we're not going to really go down that path with you and be like, listen, this is something that you should be doing. So I look at this incentive as, a lot of people are kind of upset that LTOs are not included in this incentive period. And you know what? I'm not, because I look at this and I go, okay, it is items that are in the catalog. This is our bread and our butter. These are things that our company knows. Okay, every single book that we get, our wax and our warmers are in there, and all the on the goes and the unplugs and the fragrant flowers and the laundry and cleaning and the body line. Like, I could go on forever. Those are our things that are our staples in our book. Sometimes things may be on back order. It's just the way things happen. But those are things that are going to be here for the duration of that book, or at least it's planned to be. So I kind of look at our catalog as, the ice cream, and then the LTOs are like the sprinkles on the ice cream and the cherry on top. Yeah, it's amazing to have all these LTOs, and we're super privileged that Scentsy puts LTOs together, and we've got these amazing partnerships with all these companies. But those are just the extras. You're going to sell the LTOs. Your customers are going to buy them. You're going to be sharing the Harry Potters and the Princess Castles and, anything that comes out Disney. I'm super excited for the Yoda plugin. I'm super excited for Ariel. But I'm not getting down on myself that I'm not going to get points for that incentive, because I'm getting paid off those purchases. So you have to look at it as, yep, there's going to be a plus and there's going to be a minus, but this is where we have to come together with a game plan. You may have this idea that you're like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this. I can guarantee you can. If you just sit down and make a game plan, and this is what we're going to do. So our catalog is amazing. You can go through the catalog bit by bit and kind of pick out things that that you sell all the time. And you're like, wow, I never have any issues selling wax and warmers. I never had any issues selling laundry products. Okay. So, right away, you are going to probably hit that 500 PRV in the next 2 months for the wax and the warmers. And you're going to hit that 100 for the laundry. So if those are products that 100% you don't struggle selling those because you've got those repeat customers that are buying the washer whiffs and the wax and the warmers, all that stuff. I always start when I have my list of things to do every day in life, I put the hardest things at the top. Why? Because they're the pains in the butts. They're the ones that I'm like, don't want to do you, hate doing you. But as soon as I get you out of the way, the rest of my list is easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I can just kind of move on and get that list done. So me personally, I don't sell a lot of body line. It's just my customers aren't in it, like whatever. So I'm really going to have to focus on that. So you're going to look at those categories and you're going to look and go, okay, what is it out of those categories that I'm going to find that's a struggle? Then you're going to break those down and say, okay, well, if it's 100 PRV that I need, how many of this do I need to sell? How many of that do I need to sell? And guys, I'm going to do on Thursday, like a pop-in Zoom, kind of like it was like a pop-up special for you guys that I'm going to break down how to do mystery bags. Okay. Because this Zoom is not long enough for me to sit down and tell you guys how to do mystery bags and put it in the system and stuff. So I'm going to share the link with Molly, and Molly can share it with her team. If she wants to pop her girls in, more the merrier. So that's going to be Thursday at, I think we said 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. So mark that in your calendar if you are free on Thursday. So I'm breaking my stuff down that I'm getting all the hard stuff out of the way, because come, let's say mid-May, if I haven't hit some of the targets that, I thought were going to be a little bit easy or that were super hard and I just didn't get there, it's going to give me more time to work on that hard stuff. So you need to look at what it is that you feel is going to be the hard for you. Guys, I'm just marking things off as I'm talking to you guys about things, because if not, I'll be all over the place. And guys, like when it comes to these incentives, Scentsy puts them together because they are the fundamentals of our business. So like the last one was the building the team. You can't glow up in this team. I call it glow up because we all are grown-ups. You can't glow up in this team or in this business if you aren't growing your team. So, I know it's sometimes a hard pill to swallow when you're like, man, like that incentive last month was great and it was only $33, but I didn't get anybody to join. Well, guess what? It's totally okay, because I've had some months that there's been incentives and I've had 0 people join, but then the next month it's back up to $129 and people are like, I want on board. And it's like, okay, well, where were you last month when we had the incentive? But they don't care. They want the big kit. Hold on. I'm going to get Holden to turn this down. He had the TV cranked on 40. I said, maybe turn it down to about 15.
That's how like they have to be in the room where you are. They can't go somewhere else. They can't do something else. It's like,
I know. I told him, like, go up in mommy's bed and you can snuggle up and watch some Disney Plus. And he's like, no, I'm good.
I want to be where I can keep my eye on you.
Yeah, he wants to be like, he's my third arm, I swear to God.
Your Velcro baby?
Mm-hmm. He is. And I'm totally okay with it. So, because they're only little for so long and then we cry. My mom's like, you're going to miss these days, so don't wish them away. So, yeah. Okay. So when we are thinking about this incentive period, you have to look at it as, yeah, it's all the items that are in the book. The reason why they're all the items that are in the book, because this is what's going to help you be successful. And this is what's going to help you have repeat customers. Because when you're getting them using the consumable products, the things that need replenish all the time, that's when not only are you getting paid now, but you're also going to be paid in the long run, right? So when they need those refills, when you're doing your follow-ups, when they need those refills, when they're like, oh gosh, I totally forgot I needed more of this, because sometimes they reach out to you, or them reaching out to you when they need gifts. So it's all about keeping that amazing relationship, so that not only do they come to you after you do your follow-up, but they feel comfortable enough that they can come to you regardless. And then it's repeated success over and over and over. And really, when you're tying into like this stuff that's actually in the book, you're dialing into what your customers actually like. And you're getting used to, oh, I have one lady that hates anything that has pumpkin, anything that has vanilla. So when she buys a mystery bag from me, I never put anything that has pumpkin, and I never put anything that's vanilla, because I'm getting to know her. And guess what? She's been shopping with me for 5 years, and she won't go anywhere else, because I know her and I know exactly what she wants. When I do a bar special, she'll say, pick me 10 mystery bars. And I'm like, all right. Every single time. She loves them. Why? Because I listen to my customers. Really great, guys. This incentive, I can't push it enough how amazing the prize is. I don't know if you guys have checked out what the prize actually is. It's setting you up for success for the fall. So we've got, we're rolling for the summer and spring, and this is great. But just when the summer and spring catalog ends, that doesn't mean your business is just like done. We're hopping into the fall and winter. So from the fall and winter, we have so many good scents when it comes to like cranberries and cinnamons and all that kind of stuff. So if you're just new on board, then you just wait. So Scentsy is going to give you all the 10 new bars that are coming out as of August 1st, right? It's now August. Yeah. You're getting all the stickers, scratch and sniff stickers, which if you haven't been on board for a transition, get ready, because we have an amazing, yep, Molly's showing them there. We also put an amazing document in the groups that all you have to do is take those stickers, stick them to where the names are on it, cut the sheet, put them in the mail, and send them off to your customers. We make it so simple, and it makes it so that you can get your customers smelling all the goodies. You're also going to get a pack of felt samples, 25 packs of catalogs, and then you're getting the transition tester kit, or the transition testers, which will help you take all your current samples that you have, and you'll take out all the summer ones and the LTO ones, and then you'll add those testers. So that kit, I would say, it's probably around, gosh,
I'd say at least close to 100 US.
Yeah, because I know 10 bars itself,
Yeah.
That's $80. And then the catalogs are around 13. Felt samples are like 5. Sticker sheets, they're about another 10.
I
Testers,
know the tester kit, is 25.
Yeah, so you're getting close to probably with tax and shipping, around $200 Canadian. So probably 150 US full of goodies, just for working your business.
Plus you're getting paid on that 500. So you're already getting $100 too. Yep. So come on now.
Yeah. So it's kind of brainless. You just keep going with everything. And honestly, you're going to look at this and go, oh, wow, this was way simpler than I thought. So things I want to warn you about. Okay. So everything in the book is fair game. Okay. You're going to get points towards everything that is in the book. But let's say Molly comes to me and says, Brandy, I'd like a 6-pack of wax. Yes, that's in the book. Okay. But she wants 5 Luna and she wants one of the whipped vanilla, what is it? Whipped vanilla lavender.
Whipped lavender, yeah.
Yeah, whipped lavender vanilla or whichever. The moment she puts one LTO bar into that 6-pack bundle, done. Your points for that, they're gone. Okay. Gone. So think smart. If you have multiple people purchasing 6 bars, and let's say they're all locally picking them up from you, okay? Put all the bars in one bundle that you know are current, okay? So it doesn't matter because they're all picking them up from you, right? So it doesn't matter how they go into the workstation, they're all picking them up from you. If Molly orders, 5 of the Luna and that one whipped, and Patty wants, 5 whipped and 1 Luna, guess what? I'm bundling all those 6 Lunas together, and I'll bundle all the 6 whipped together so that I know 100% I'm getting paid off the 6-pack, the 1 6-pack. And I know, well, you're getting paid off of it, but I mean point paid. And then that other 6-pack, you're not going to get the points for. And that's okay. We kind of got to roll with the punches. You're still getting money back on that 6-pack, and that the money, that's what we want, right? We want the monies. So just think of that when you're making the bundles up. And same thing when it comes to the wax and warmers. So if it's like they want a mini warmer and 3 bars, but then they add that 1 whipped bar, but then you have another customer that's picking up an order and they wanted, 1 lavender, French lavender, put that French lavender in with that 3-pack and flip that whipped bar over out of the cart and just have it as a single bar, because then you're going to get, again, your full points on that bundle. Because it would suck to work so hard to get a bundle order and then all of a sudden you don't get the points for it because you're like, oh heavens, I totally forgot I put that 1 whipped bar in that's an LTO and I don't get the points for the whole package, not just off that 1 bar. It's the whole deal becomes void. Okay. So another thing that I also found out today doing some research, obviously we know that the Mother's Day collections are LTOs, so we don't get points off that. But guess what we get points off? We get points off the packages that are the warmer and the 3 bars, because they are regular cataloged items. Okay. But make sure you don't put LTO bars in the bundle, because then it just comes void and then you've just, wasted your LTO is limited time offer, Nancy. Thanks, Carrie. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very nasally today, but it is what it is. So yeah, you're good to go with any book items, anything that's in the catalog. You're good to go. There is a few limitations, and I'm going to read like a few of them after I kind of get through my little thing here. But you can also read it in your workstation also under the Q&As. But guys, like this is going back to basics. Like Scentsy's making us go back to basics and like using the bread and butter of our company and using the stuff that we know sells and we know that makes money. And I know personally, me, when I'm putting together my happy mail, because tomorrow is my first day off, I'm going to be doing samples of scents that are not scent of the month, which is weird because I'm normally, that's my gig. I'm doing Luna and Amazon Rain. And you're probably going, why? Everybody knows what those smell like. You're right. Everybody does know what they smell like. But They also have to be reminded what they smell like. And they also have to be reminded, yes, Luna comes in all of these products. Amazon Rain comes in all of these products. So different scents, like, hey, Tiger Lily, it only comes in a scent circle, a room spray, and a bar. That's it. That's your limitation on those three. When you're introducing Luna or Amazon Rain or blueberry cheesecake or, the staple classic scents that we have, it's opening up a whole new door. So if I send out a sample and then somebody comes back at me and they're like, girl, I'm so obsessed with Amazon Rain, I cannot get over how good that smells. I can come back and say, well, it is one of my favorites. That's why I sent it to you. And guess what else it comes in? It's not only wax and warmers. Ding, 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 ding. And they might just go, it comes in a Scentsy Fresh, or it comes in a pod, or it comes in this. I never knew that. Can you order me that? So we have to be thinking outside of the box, that not all customers know that these things are coming in XYZ products. Just because you share it on your Facebook or you've shared it in your VIP group doesn't mean that they've seen it, doesn't mean that they know, doesn't mean they've even looked at it. Because I know my VIP group, all my people, they do a lot of heavy shopping, but it's not often that they see my posts rolling through their Facebook. And that's why we always have to be working on our Facebook algorithm. And that's a horse of a different color that you can go on YouTube and kind of Google that kind of stuff. Okay, so what can you do to be building your PRV for these items that are, we need to fill up those circles? So I'm not sure if you've actually looked in on your workstation. I'm going to screen share here for a sec so that you can actually see where you're going to find this, because a lot of people are new and we're not sure where to find all the goodies. Where are we here? Okay. Oh, Molly, can you give me permission? Oh, okay.
I think I just did.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay. So this is your workstation. I just signed in. On the side here, you're going to see incentive. You're going to click on that. And it is going to tell you brick by brick. This is your second part of your incentive. It's going to tell you how to earn it. And then sell 100 PRV from at least 4 of the following categories. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories that you have to choose from. Focus on your hardest ones. I'm focusing on body and fan and diffusers, because I don't sell a lot of diffusers. But if I sold one diffuser, that would fill up my whole thing, right? Yeah, it's a little bit of a higher ticket item, but you could do a personal special and say, by messaging each person individually, or texting, or talking to them face to face, say, I have a special running this month. Anybody who purchases a diffuser, I give you your first oil for free. So that's a special I run all the time. My VIPs know that. And not only are you going to get the sale for the diffuser, but you're also going to get the points for the oil too. Or you can use the oil through as a half off or free product. Eligible in the unplugged is fragrant flowers, car bars, car clips, scent packs. Not eligible, room spray, scent circles, and travel tins. So normally in my mystery bags, I would put room spray and scent circles and travel tins. I am not even going to touch those. I am not even going to worry anything to do with those this month or next month. If people buy them, obviously they're going to buy them, but it's not going to be my main bread and butter. And then it's going to tell you what you're going to win. And of course, there's frequently asked questions. You can click that yourself and read through that. So if you go back up to the top and you click on track your progress, it is going to tell you, it updates every night at 1:15 Eastern Standard Time. Okay. In the morning, 1:15 in the morning. And it tells you like, okay, so I'm, a little bit half or a little bit quarter way in the wax warmers. I wish my circles were a little bit filled up, but it's been a busy 5 days. So guess what I'm doing tomorrow? I am focusing on my two things that I find are going to be my kicks in the butts. So my body and my diffusers. Okay. And you can see, like, if you have a team, you can click on your frontline points and see where your frontline is. And then you can cheer them on also, because, we love being each other's biggest cheerleaders. So that is the incentive, on your dashboard in a nutshell. So I'm going to stop screen share. There we go. And obviously, like, if you have questions whatsoever, like, reach up, and we'll definitely help you.
Can I add one thing, Brittany? Or Brittany.
You are the second person that's called me Brittany today.
And the only reason I did is because I just got a message from one of my downline named Brittany. So like, anyway,
I got called Brooke last week too. Brooke and Brittany is what I've been called this week.
I am so sorry.
I'll take it. It's a pretty name.
Okay, so I don't know if you had this on your thing to add, but I just want to make sure it didn't get missed. Scentsy Club orders do not count towards this either. Okay, so definitely make sure that you're not looking ahead to your, orders, because you can't look ahead to see who's, ordering and who's coming up this month. That's not included, so you can't count on that. If people say they want to add stuff to their Scentsy Club, unfortunately, don't tell them no, because obviously in the long run, that will still be really, really good for you. But just know that, again, that won't go in there. And as Brandy was saying, with bundles, that includes like fragrance flowers. If they want one of the whipped vanilla or whipped, God, we can't get this name right, the lavender whipped, fragrance flower mixed with the other two, you can't, that doesn't count, So if you have someone who's ordering them, and let's say you have an event coming up, order yourself one with that bundle and then throw that one off to the side, so you get those three unplugged, and then you can, put off, the other one, or whatever, if you have a Mother's Day gift coming up, you want to get something for your mother, then hey, get them a, fragrance flower, and it's helping you out too. So just be really careful before you complain up, before you get upset, that if you are going to go for this, the only person 100% responsible for knowing the rules is you. So, we want to help you, and we are absolutely here to talk it out with you and go over that. But I don't want, somebody coming at me the end of the month saying, hey, I had all these fragrance flowers, but honey, they were the vanilla ones that they're whatever the damn thing is. They were that kind, so I'm sorry, and that's why I love that you guys show up to these trainings and you show up to educate yourselves, because that's only going to get you further. That's only going to help with your success in this incentive. So I'm really anticipating that everyone here is going to crush this and rock it out, but make sure that you go through those FAQs, know what your limits are, and then, like Brandy said, for me, when I do stuff like that, I have to have a piece of paper written down with what those people's orders were, so I don't go off of what is on the screen, because then people are getting all the wrong stuff and they're like, Molly, I didn't get this, or Molly, you gave me this and it wasn't mine. I'm like, oh, shit. So whatever you have to do to keep that separate. But I'm so proud of you guys for showing up and really wanting to earn this, because like Brandy said, these are the building blocks. These are the reason they're giving us these incentives, and why they're focused on the things that they're focused on, because these are the things that are going to help you reach that next level, if that's something you want, or if you just want to make more money and earn some awesome prizes. This is just going to help you increase your business, so that way the next incentive is going to be even easier for you, because you have the support of people who have been buying from you because you worked hard during this incentive. All right.
Absolutely. Sorry. No, you're completely right. And I'm excited to see what the next, what's going to come for June, because if I predict correctly, our business is all about recruiting, sales, and parties. So I'm thinking it might have to do with parties, but I don't know. I have no idea. But back to this. So yeah,
Either that,
Molly's.
or I have a feeling it might be on Scentsy Club, like getting
Oh,
people signed up for Scentsy Club.
oh, actually, that
That
might
could be it
that
too.
would be yeah, and that would be really cool because I bet you it's like if you get 3 people signed up, like I think 3 would be like good, and then I bet you there will be like tiers if you like from 1 to 3, from 3 to 10. Like that would be really neat, and different prizes for each level of that. So
Don't
that's
forget,
just
there's the other blanket coming.
oh, another blanket's coming. Oh God.
Yeah.
I have so many Scentsy blankets.
Another blanket for my dog to steal.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happens around here too. So this is kind of, well, yeah, this is what I'm doing. Okay. So this is what I'm going to be focusing on. And I really feel like everybody can do it. So we really have to look at what's coming up. So we know spring is coming. So yes, Carrie.
Somebody wants to know if whiff boxes are part of Scentsy Club.
Only if you put them in your Scentsy Club. If they are buying them, month to month or every once in a while. So let's say, they buy it, but I don't even know if that's a part of the incentive. I don't know. I don't think it is because, well, it is in the catalog.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that would go under. It's also somewhat an LTO because they are limited time.
We will have to get back to you on
Each
this.
month.
Oh, somebody.
Carrie, go for it.
Whiff boxes are not part of this.
Okay.
Thank you for asking that, Nancy, because we didn't know.
Yeah.
We don't have the FAQ up in front of us, but Carrie does. So Carrie was able to help us out. See, all the answers are right there for you.
Well, Carrie would know because Carrie is the good news provider. So she knows all the things. So this is what I'm doing.
I need a Carrie on my team. I need a good news provider. It's all
yeah, you do.
Team.
Carrie and Erica are my lifesavers. The
only one who provides any type of information.
You gotta find somebody who's the good news provider. It's somebody who wants to do it. So I'm really focusing on things that are coming up. So spring's coming. What happens in spring? We all go a little stir crazy and nutty. We always want to start cleaning. So I'm going to be doing some cleaning bundles. And I'm going to be doing the bundle in saves. So I'm going to, put 3 this, 3 this, 3 this, 3 this, 3 this. And then I'm going to take that price and I'm going to divide it into those, 6 people or 3 people. Because remember, we want to sell in bundles of 3 or 6 because then you can divide it. Yes, Carrie.
Reminder, the all-purpose concentrate can no longer be bundled as a 3. Sorry to poop on your parade.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I don't even touch the all-purpose concentrates when I do my bundles because then I've got to, no, I'm not even going to go there. That's for a different day. But I'm all about the bathroom cleaner. I'm all about the counter cleaner. I'm all about that fresh. That fresh is my life. I cannot live without my fresh.
With boys and dogs, I'm sorry, I don't know how people, and I love this. I know they say odor out doesn't really have a smell. It has a smell and it's a good smell.
Yeah, odor out is one of my favorites because it's also very strong.
Yes.
So I'm doing some spring cleaning bundles. What you can do with that to like kind of further on that is I went to the Dollar Tree, Dollar Store, Dollar General, Target, wherever you want to go. I got rubber gloves, like really cute, fancy ones, little like pink ones with little tassels on it, a microfiber cloth and a sponge. So those 3 things I put in the bath, it was actually like a cleaning bin kind of thing with a lid on it. So it was really cool. Like all the stuff just fit right in it. I didn't have to even wrap it up in a cellophane, nothing. It was like, just kind of carried it to their house and dropped it on the front step. So I put all the 3 items in there as well as the 3 little gift items that they were getting for free. I'm using that as a business write-off. And people loved it. Absolutely. And then we have to think about holidays coming up. So we've got Easter. Well, let's first talk about Mother's Day. So we got Mother's Day stuff, and we know that we've got the Mother's Day bundles that Scentsy have put together. Obviously, the ones are LTOs, they don't count, but the other ones that are the, warmers in the catalog with the 3s, they count. But when it comes to Easter bundles, this is what I'm doing. So I'm offering to make people's Easter baskets. And in those Easter baskets, so let's say I'm coming at Rebecca. So I'm going, hey, Rebecca, I'm putting together Easter bundles this year. Do you need any Easter baskets for any of your family members? Rebecca's going to come at me and she's going to say, yes, actually, I was thinking about doing one for my daughter this year. How could you help? So then I can tell her, okay, how old's your daughter? And, what's her favorite color and what's her favorite treat? From there, I can then go to the dollar store, get a pink basket, get some of her favorite treats that she likes, get, maybe her favorite scent circles. And, well, actually I wouldn't even touch the scent circles because that's not in there. But like fill that basket with goodies that we know that we're going to get points off of, as well as a clip buddy, because every kid is obsessed. Oh, yep. See, there you go.
Obsessed exactly what they're for. Baskets.
Yep. Obsessed with the clip buddies. And then add some chocolate, all that kind of stuff. And guys, those things that you're putting in the baskets, you're getting a business write-off on that. So make sure you keep your receipts. When it comes to older people, or older children. So let's say, Carrie comes at me and she says, well, I don't know, my son's 20 and he doesn't really do Easter baskets. And I'm like, well, guess what? We got something for the older crew too. So when I'm coming at Carrie, I'm coming in with a thing of Scentsy Fresh because teenage boys are stinky. I'm coming in with a mini fan diffuser, some pods, because hey, maybe he needs that for his car because his car stinks. You just have to think different ways that you can tailor that bundle. Body wash, fabulous thing. Tailor that basket for that child or that person. And it doesn't have to be something extravagant. Like it can just be like those cute baskets. Like I would rather get a smaller basket that looks like it's packed loaded full of stuff than a big basket that's not as packed loaded. So definitely look more appeasing with, the smaller basket just loaded with all the stuff, and they're going to think they kind of got more bang for their buck. You can also, this is really cool. I heard this idea today and I was like, oh, I know a lot of girls that are going to run to the bank with this one. You can offer to egg someone's house. And as in egg, we don't mean throwing eggs at their house. I
saw that.
Easter egging their house. Okay. So being the Easter bunny. Easter's in 12 days, guys, apparently. So get your crew together. I'm just getting, heads up from the gallery over here. So that could be like you egging their house. So you are bringing the stuff to them on, whatever morning, or surprising their kids. So that's just another option that's going to set you apart from other people, because guess what? Not everybody's going to be even thinking about something like that, or going to even do that. But definitely be smart with your bundles, be smart with your bags, because you want the most bang for your buck. I know I always say bang for your buck, but it really is. You want the points and all that stuff. Other things that are coming up. Okay. So other dates that you should be really focusing on. So we got Mother's Day, May 8th. We know that. Easter, Holden just informed us, is in how many days? Holden, how many days till Easter? 12 days. We have Nurses Week, which starts on May 12th. And let me tell you, nurses love hand soap and hand cream. Okay. You can put a hand soap and hand cream little bundle together, and nurses are going to freak out. They absolutely love it because their hands are raw all the time. So having a very nourishing hand cream that we have, and our wonderful hand soap makes them feel super special. And of course, you can go above and beyond with other things too. Nurses really love scent packs, because like our work gear smells so disgusting. So like just being able to like even open your purse or open up your gym bag before you're like getting ready to go out and save the world every day, can just make that day a little bit better. Teachers Appreciation Week, May 2nd to May 6th. So you can definitely be focusing on those bundles also when it comes to making your teacher feel a little bit extra special. I know we always send something in with each one of our kids. It's never something extravagant. It's just something, you know, little simple, just to, you know, let them know that we care and that we appreciate everything that they do for us. A lot of people will send, let's say, a Tim Hortons gift card or Dunkin' Donuts card or a restaurant or anything like that. Like, don't do that. Why are you supporting someone else's business? Support your own. Like, give them your product. Give them stuff that you can be able to say to them, oh yeah, that's my business. This is what I sell. Like Holden, when he goes to school, there's at least like 1 to 2 teachers a month that will mention something about Scentsy or something smelling good. And my boy is on the ball and he's like, my mom sells Scentsy. And they're like, we love Scentsy. Guess what? You're getting a catalog, boy. You're going to bring that to that teacher. Okay. So these are just like small little things, but it goes a long way. Fragrant flower bundles. So you can take the 3 fragrant flowers. So Canadian prices, 3 years for $60. Is it 50 in the States, Molly, for 3 fragrant flowers? I'm going to assume it's 50.
I think it's 48.
I think it's 48. Let me pull this up. Or wait, do the product sheets have the bundle and saves on it?
No.
My brain. No, they don't. Let me get a catalog. Sorry. I don't. My desk is a huge mess of heavy mail, so my catalog.
Hey, no worries. I'm sure. So let's just use Canadian prices for right now. So let's say $60. So you can take the $60, and we know that we're going to be selling those to 3 individual people.
Flowers are 45 in the States. Sorry.
45 for 3. Okay, thanks, Beck. So if you have one person that comes to you and says, Holden, can you stop doing that? Thank you. Or you'll have to go upstairs.
They say, Holden, can you stop doing that? Really?
Oh my gosh. So if you have one person that comes to you and says like, I'd really love a fragrant flower, or I'd like 2 fragrant flowers, you can come back with that to them and say, if you find one friend to purchase a fragrant flower with you, I can save you some money. So instead of them paying 21 each, so times 2, which is $42, they're going to be paying $20 each if you're dividing it into 3 people, right? So think outside the box, try to work smarter, not harder, get that person working for you. So you can say to them, even if they come to you that they want 1, you can say, okay, well, I can save you a little bit of money, because everybody wants to save money. It's just like, it's the inevitable. Or you can, even if they say to you like, well, I'm not sure, be like, well, I'll make a little bonus for you. If you find 2 more people that want a fragrant flower also, I'll also give you a scent circle. And then that kind of gives them or you can say, I'll give you a little gift extra. It gives them a little bit more of a jump to kind of want to help you a little bit more. And then those are 2 new customers for you. So definitely you can do mystery bags, and hop on Thursday. We're going to break down mystery bags, and I'm going to show you guys how to implement them and to input them into the computer system, with it being super, super simple. You can do a 10-bar special, and you can do laundry bundles, guys. So this is a really cool thing too. So your goal is to sell 6 laundry bundles. You put 4 in your cart, and you can use your half off item and hostess credit to get the discount off the others. And then you just take that whole total and divide it by those 6 people. What else do I got here for you? I think that's kind of it. Like, definitely be sharing your goals, guys, because everybody wants to help you. We have such a great community that really loves on us super hard. Everybody loves Scentsy. They think it's great. Anytime they've tried the product, they're completely obsessed with Scentsy. And we know that we've got the best product on the market. When it comes to smellies, that's us. Like, we are linked with Disney. Like, there is not many companies that can say that they have an affiliation with Disney and that they're the official scent provider for Walt Disney. Like, nobody's got that on us. That is us. We own it. So definitely share your goals with people, because people want to help you. And oh, sorry, I'm just reading the chat here. So definitely think about your posts. Be intentional with what you're sharing. So when you're making a post, if you're looking at it going, oh, I don't know if this is good, I'm not sure, does it make any sense? Am I stelly? Am I being too salesy? Make your post more of a sharing post. Okay. You're sharing the product with people, but make it intentional. So it could be like a before and after picture of, you using, it doesn't even have to be you using it. It could be a picture that you found off of our team group of a before and after of somebody using the counter clean to clean whatever. Like, we have got so many before and after pictures. But be intentional with what you're sharing, because people want to see the product. People want to know how it works. I typically do not post prices of anything on my Facebook, because I want people to like it. I want people to comment. I want people to reach out, so that I can be building those relationships with those people, of telling them, like, isn't that so beautiful? Yes, it is. Oh, I knew it would be something that you would have loved. Oh gosh, I'm not sure I should ask, but how much is it? Then you can start, saying, well, it's $46. But guess what? I have an order going in that qualifies for free shipping, so I can hook you up with that. So, like, it's all about communication with your customers. Haley says, my mom always told me, don't post prices so that we can always have a point of contact with them. Haley, your mom is a sales genius, because that is completely correct. You want to be building that relationship, because Walmart didn't call me yesterday and ask me how I liked my XYZ. But guess what? I called my customer today and asked them how they liked their new warmer. Okay. So just when you're posting stuff, try to be more sharing, try to solve a problem for somebody, make your posts fun. If you look at that post and you're like, I wouldn't read that because it's too long, shorten it up. because if you're not going to read it scrolling through, I can guarantee you your customers are not going to read it. But make it fun. Put some emojis in there, put some GIFs or GIFs in the comments, and just make it fun, guys. Like, I know you can do this incentive. You just have to break it down into smaller goals. Does anybody have any questions? Because we're at that 9:30 mark. Wow, no questions. Holy bananas. That means
thorough.
Yeah, that means I touched all the bases. Of course, like Molly said, we didn't know about the club. We didn't know about the whiff box just until tonight. So if you are questioning something, definitely read the FAQs. Definitely reach out to head office, because we have that phone number there for a reason. Call them. They know everything. And if you're talking to somebody and they're not sure, they're going to direct you to the right person who does. So yeah, have fun, guys. This could be great. Yeah, like, I'm very excited to hear what people are doing. So when you're in your team groups, post pictures of what you're doing. Post pictures of things that are working for you, or maybe things that you have found other places that you're like, this looks like fun. Like, maybe we should do it as a team. Because just because we're, I guess the highest tier within our groups doesn't mean that we know everything and that what we're doing is the best way to do things. If you find something that you're like, this is awesome and it's super cool and I would like to share it in the group and say, hey guys, look what I found. Maybe this will help you too. Or, put a challenge out there, because our team is all about healthy competition and cheering each other on. So, maybe make that post and say, hey, I challenge you to sell 3 of these bundles by Friday, or something fun.
Yeah, I just challenged my team to sell 3 fragrance flower bundles and 3 separate fragrance flowers this week. And that would get them their goal. So if that's something you want to start with, like she said, start with the things that you think are going to be harder, and then the home run stuff save for the end if you still need to focus on it. Because I mean, most of you I know have been with us for a bit, so like what people keep coming back for.
Yeah.
They keep coming back for their waxes. My customers love the air fan, wall fan diffusers in the pods. Like, I already have that going in my incentive. I need to focus on the body stuff. I need to focus on some of the other things that I haven't pushed as much. So make a game plan for yourself to start hitting it now, so you aren't scrambling at the end of May.
Yeah, absolutely. And on Thursday, we're going to talk about the mystery bags, and you can fill up a lot of your circles with these mystery bags if
Knock
you
off a lot of categories.
Yeah, if you really want to kind of focus it on things that you can't really sell, but you could pop them in a mystery bag and they're going to be happy with it anyways. So that's what I'm doing. Allie, what do you got going? Are you do you have a game plan for anything happening? Oh, you're muted.
Okay, there, I'm unmuted. So I'm just sort of trying to figure out, because I do a lot of like my Mad Mimis. So now I'm sort of looking at what people are buying and then where I'm so I'm going to target my emails to the products I need to sell. So like, obviously I'm going to do a couple email campaigns on the diffusers, which I actually haven't done since it first came out. So that's probably a good idea. And I'll probably get somebody that'll buy one. And then same thing, like body lines. So I'll do like the moisture medley. So stuff that I need people to buy. That's what I'm going to target in my Mad Mimi emails. So, but yeah, and then I'll probably just try to do in my local sales group, a couple where it's like, I've been challenged to sell, this many fragrance flowers, those kind of things. Those always do well. People always like to, want to help out, but then they're also buying something. It makes them feel it takes the guilt out of shopping. So anyway, so I'll probably do a couple of those, but yeah, everything you talked about was just on point. It's perfect. Yeah. Awesome.
I really like that idea of sending out the Mad Mimi. I was trying to think how to do that without being like too salesy, but I think if we look at it as, okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 weeks to earn this. So if every week, let's say I don't know, I would do a Tuesday, me personally, because I really look at my Thursday and Fridays as focusing on sending out those LTOs and the stuff that's, releasing on the Mondays.
True. Yeah.
So, I think a Tuesday would be a good day to send out an email with focusing on just one topic, and, using it every, we have 8 weeks to share different items and different products.
Yeah. And I never feel bad about sending out that kind of stuff because, how many Old Navy emails do I get in my inbox every week?
I literally got 3 today.
It's crazy. Today. So for me to once a week, I try to, you're right, I'll do one campaign that's up, a personal item, like something I'm trying to sell, and then one that I'll add it down in the bottom, but I'll do my LTO stuff. But you know what? If people don't really want your email, or they're like in their mindset, like, oh, I'm not buying for a while, they can unsubscribe. People can unsubscribe. Also, if you don't use Mad Mimi or any of those yet, you can always go right to the communication tab of all your customers and their emails. And you can do it that way, right? So you can always individually, same thing. I always say, reach out to people and cold call sell, as far as like, hey, hope things are, going well with you. I just wanted to reach out and let you know, I've got this, thing going on right now, those clean bundles or Easter or whatever. People don't always think to shop unless you offer it to them. And then they're like, oh yeah, you know what? I do need to get something. So you wouldn't want to bug people all the time, but I don't think it's bad to reach out once in a while and be like, hey, I was thinking of you. I got this great deal going on. I've never had anyone that was like, please stop bothering me with all your deals. Like, most people are really nice. They'll either just say, I'm not interested right now, but thanks for thinking of me. So
yeah, or they just want to answer you at all or unsubscribe. Yeah. So definitely I'm a firm believer in my VIP group. I'm making sure that I'm posting at least 3 to 4 times a week. Yeah. Like people that I say like, oh, I post like 2 and 3 times a day. No, that's way too much. That's going to make people like say, see ya. And they're going to like hop out of that group as fast as they can. So definitely be intentional with your posts, because it might be one post that they see throughout the week, and you want to make sure that it's, it's something of value. But yeah, so that's incentive in a nutshell for this round. I'm excited to see what June 1st is going to bring. I would love if it would be Scentsy Club, because
I bet it is.
I would love that, because
it makes sense. Because then they're going to get any rep that hasn't really started pushing it yet to learn what it is and to push it. So it's in a business sense, it makes sense.
Yeah. I think it would be fun.
But who knows?
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody for showing up.
Thanks for bearing with me and my nasal congestion.
It wasn't that bad. Don't worry.
Okay. I thought I sounded like Fran Dressler, but whatever.
No, you're fine. All right. Okay. We'll see you next week. Actually, if we'll see you on Thursday for the talk about mystery bags, and then we'll see you next week for another training.
Yeah. Awesome. Unfortunately, I can't be here for next week's training because I'm stuck working till 8:30, but I know
Gotcha.
you guys are in good hands because the next topic coming is going to be amazing. You guys just wait.
Yeah, it's my week.
Yep. You're going to have fun.
My week. Yes.
All
All
right.
right.
All
Have
right.
a good night.
Bye,
Toodles.